How are you, Tony?
Good. We met at Fan X, and you actually watched my segment on TV. Then,
That's right. I recall. It's good to see you again, sir.
man, and look who's there! All Olivier and
Brian T.
Brian T. My
Hey,
gosh, I'm
man, I
sorry.
appreciate that,
Oh,
man.
man, I
Good
got you
shout
back,
out, bro.
baby.
Thank you.
Well, first of all, congratulations on season 3 of Reacher. This show is just a juggernaut. I mean, I'll start with Anthony Michael Hall. Are you amazed at the amount of fans this thing has?
Yeah, you know what? Olivia mentioned the stat earlier. I guess that show's seen in 240 countries, and it's a big hit. And it's a testament to both Amazon Prime and the great people and the resources that they put together for this. It was just a privilege and a pleasure to work on. Just total pros. We started last summer, Tony. Then with the strike, we had to offset the schedule. We started again in November, so we wound up shooting a year on the show, rough almost, but just a great experience. And we're just happy that it has such a devoted audience that there are people out there really waiting for the show. So we're really proud of it.
Talk to me a little bit about your character.
Is a sort of rug exporter on the surface, but he's living, like Great Gatsby, And so what you find out is that he's operating with these gentlemen in a sort of criminal network. I don't want to give away too much. But then there's also a wonderful storyline that Nick and the writers put together with the son, Richard, played by Johnny Breckhold, and he was a great guy to work with. I just had a son last summer. Olivier had a child; he has a daughter, so it was an incredible experience for all of us. Work and behind the camera. It was an incredible time for us. So, but it was just a great role. I had a lot of latitude, a lot to play with, and a big canvas, and allowed me to make a lot of different choices. And I just try to give as many options as I can to the creators.
Olivier, talk to me about Polly.
Yeah, I always say to people, it's so awesome how he's called in the book by Reacher, the freak of nature, and that was a worldwide search, and I'm so honored that they chose me. I had to train hard for this role, even gaining 5 kilos of muscles more. That's what I wanted. It wasn't necessary. They said I wanted it. And 4 months of stunt training. And what I love is that they create this character not just as a big bad guy, but also with a background story and a lot of text scenes to build up the tension between him and Reacher. And as an actor, I'm so grateful for that because they made Polly more important than in the book. So that's great.
Yeah, it is, and it's nice that they're using your acting skills not just because you are huge and well built,
Yeah,
but it is a great acting job.
it's rare that giants get lines. I can name 10 giants in the last 10 years with famous roles, but they are all speechless.
Yeah.
And that's so great that the tall actor gets that opportunity. And still, I'm thanking Amazon and everyone on the show for that every day.
Here, here.
And Brian T. Quinn, roles like that don't come along very often.
No, I don't think they do. I think with this amount of texture, but then also the fan base, it's few and far between. This thing's a blockbuster, no question about it. Season 1 into season 2, and hopefully we've elevated everything that our showrunner wanted to do, especially in season 3. I think we have big shoes to fill for sure. Luckily, we have this guy to fill them as well. But I don't think the audience has seen a nemesis or a foe such as the three of us kind of combined. What we love about Reacher is that, yes, he's big and brawny, but he's also extremely smart and intellectual. And I think the Quinn character, that's what he brings as a nemesis for sure. He's, a mysterious character from his past that Reacher thought he outdid then, but he comes back to haunt him later. And what else is great about our show is that, there's 3 different storylines, 3 different mysteries that all kind of come together. And, I think the audience is really going to come in for a wonderful ride.
Well, as I said, congratulations on just a great show. Anthony, you got to come back to Salt Lake. We got to have a cup of Joe together.
Sounds good, Tony. I'll be there. I think I'm coming in the fall, so I look forward to seeing you there, man.
Terrific. We'll take some time.
Yes,
Gentlemen,
sir.
thank you
Tony.
so much.
Thank you.